Incident Clause number 321832. The case is styled the state of Texas versus Haley Nicole Galat. Ms. Galat is present, and when the court went into recess a few minutes ago. Ms. Galat and Ms. what is the status of this case?
It's my understanding that Ms. Jalop does not want to plea her case today.
Okay, so Ms. Galat, and you still would like to represent yourself?
No, sir.
Now, Ms. Galat, now, since you no longer wish to represent yourself, do you want this case to be reset to give you time to hire an attorney? Or do you want to see, or do you want to apply for a court-appointed attorney?
A court-appointed attorney.
Okay, now, Ms. Galat, they're gonna give you some paperwork out there. It's called a financial questionnaire. And you have to fill out that financial questionnaire. And then that's gonna be sent to the court. And then based on your responses, we'll determine whether or not you're eligible for the appointment of a court-appointed attorney, okay?
Do I have a bond today?
You said something.
I checked because she keeps asking about bond, Your Honor, and I checked. She's not even in custody on this case. She's in custody on other stuff.
It's a different state.
Oh, I mean, they're gonna look into it. At this time, I can't, could you?
They'll be able to tell me.
I mean, how did she get on the docket if she's not?
She was at large without bond.
She was at large without a bond?
Well, that was back last year though.
Oh, no, but I mean, she should have,
Sir,
Those are one on in-jail reports.
oh, was she arraigned? When was her arraignment date? When was her last arrest date? We're looking into it right now. Just hold on a minute.
yes, sir. It's only a PR bond.
Ms. Galat, it appears that you already, you're in jail on something else. You're not in jail on these cases. So you need to make bonds on those other cases.
So with this case, okay, so basically if the other state doesn't come get me, they have to release me, correct?
I can't give you no legal advice or anything. Only thing I know is just what the computer shows is that you're in jail on some other cases, not on
Okay,
this.
so- okay.
All right. So
Thank you.
Galat, just follow the bailiff, and this will conclude your case. And well, I think they're going to give you a questionnaire to fill out to see if you can get a court-appointed attorney. Okay?
Okay, thank you.
You have a blessed day.
Ronald Kirkendall, sir.
Thanks, Monty.
Good morning.
Sir, what's your name?
Ronald Kirkendall.
Kirkendall? Just hold on a minute, Mr. Kirkendall.
Yes, sir.
We're back on the record in cause number 328410. The case is styled the State of Texas versus Ronnie Lee Kirkendall. Mr. Kirkendall, would you please raise your right hand? Mr. Kirkendall, do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth to help you God?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Kirkendall, you may put your hand down. How are you doing, Mr. Kirkendall?
Good, sir. How are you doing?
I'm doing fine. Thanks for asking. Mr. Kirkendall, you're here, you have a Class B misdemeanor, which is, and the offense is trespass. Now, as a defendant in a criminal case, you have three options. Number one, you may hire an attorney. Do you understand that option?
Yes, sir.
Number two, if you do not have enough money to hire an attorney, you may request an attorney be appointed to represent you. Do you understand that option?
Yes, sir.
Number three, you may represent yourself. Do you understand that option?
Yes, sir.
If you want an attorney to represent you and have enough money to hire an attorney, the case will be reset to give you time to do so. If you want an attorney and do not have the money to hire one, you will need to fill out a financial questionnaire so that the proper person can determine whether or not to appoint an attorney to represent you. You may not speak to the prosecutor about your case unless you sign a written waiver of your right to be represented by an attorney. Be aware that there are dangers to self-representation. Waiving your right to an attorney and representing yourself may result in a worse outcome for you and your case, including the loss of significant legal rights and opportunities relating to military service, possession of a firearm, housing and public benefits, child custody, immigration status for non-citizens, and employment. If you choose to proceed without an attorney, you may change your mind at any time and may request counsel from the court. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
As a defendant, you have three choices. Number one, if you want to reset this case to hire an attorney, your case will be reset. Or if you have already hired an attorney, that attorney will be contacted, your case will be reset, and your attorney will be given a copy of the reset. If you want to apply for a court-appointed counsel, you would have to fill out a financial questionnaire. If you've already been appointed a court-appointed counsel in this case, that attorney will be contacted, your case will be reset, and the attorney will be given a copy of the reset date. Or if you want to waive your right to an attorney and represent yourself, you may inform the court. Now, Mr. Kirkendall, do you want to reset this case to hire an attorney? Or do you want to apply for a court-appointed attorney? Or do you want to waive your right to an attorney and represent yourself?
I'll waive my right to represent myself.
Okay, now, Mr. Kirkendall, you'd have to sign a written waiver of your right to be represented by an attorney before you talk to the prosecutor. And that written waiver is located in State's Exhibit number 1, which is the documents that's in the papers that you sign when you enter the plea. Now, that waiver is located below the paragraph that is titled Waivers. And it reads, I have been advised this day by the court of my right to representation by counsel in the case pending against me. I have been advised and understand that if I am determined to be indigent, counsel will be appointed to me free of charge. Understanding my right to have counsel appointed for me free of charge, if I'm found to be indigent, I wish to waive that right and request the court to proceed with my case without an attorney being appointed for me. I specifically waive my right to be represented by an attorney, to consult with an attorney before I give these enumerated rights. It is my decision to represent myself, and I do so knowing the dangers and disadvantages of self-representation. I further elect not to request appointment of counsel. And Mr. Kirkendall, is that your desire?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now, Mr. Kirkendall, you'll sign this form, you'll have an opportunity to talk to the prosecutor, and I'm going to allow you to talk to the prosecutor once I get off of,
Okay,
talk to the prosecutor in private. Just hold on a minute.